So you're looking for a home where you can walk right out of your home and just down the street and enjoy skiing down the mountains in the winter. And maybe you like golf in the summer and a whole bunch of other things. Well, in this video, I am going to talk to you about Massanutten Resort and all of the amenities and things it has to offer. And in addition to that, where it sits in Virginia and how close it is into relation to some of the other towns and nearby places. And if you hang around to the end of this video, I am going to give you some specific information about single-family home ownership in Massanutten. And you definitely don't want to miss out on that. But before we roll with that, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan, and if this is your first time to the channel, my wife and I, Leslie, we get phone calls and emails all the time from folks just like you. We're looking to sell a home or to purchase a home here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys, and as real estate agents, we really do love to help those folks when they call. So it doesn't matter when you're looking to move, 9 days or 90 days, whatever the case is. Call us, text us, and email us, and we will be happy to help you. Whether you're selling your home or purchasing a home, we will be happy to help you find the home of your dreams, or, like we're going to talk about today, maybe it's a second home here in Massanutten. And by the way, if you like our videos, we'd be honored if you'd click that subscribe button and touch that bell icon so you can keep up to date with all the current real estate market information here, but also a lot of the fun stuff that we talk about that goes on here in our beautiful mountains and valleys. So as I said earlier, today we are going to talk about Massanutten, Virginia, which has ski slopes, golf courses, and a whole lot of other activities all in one area. So in order to talk about that, if you're here in the area, you know where Massanutten is. But if you're not here in the area, I want to share with you a little bit about where Massanutten is located. So if you're not local here in the area, Massanutten sits right here at the end of Mount Massanutten, right here in the middle of the Shenandoah Valley, right off of Highway 33. And it's going to take you about 20 minutes to get into Harrisonburg here, where the main part of the shopping is. Valley Mall and a lot of restaurants and shopping centers, things like that. And if you continue on into town, it's about 25 minutes until you get down to downtown Harrisonburg. Now, if you want to go south, if you want to go down to Waynesboro and Stanton, you're going to cut through the country here, and you can hit Interstate 81, and you can be to Stanton in 45 minutes, or you're going to come over here and you're going to hit Highway 340, and you can be in Waynesboro in about 45 minutes as well. Now, it's also about 45 minutes to the Charlottesville-Albemarle Airport. And the way to get there is you're going to go over Highway 33, over the top of the mountain, and down Highway 29. And about halfway down is Charlottesville-Albemarle Airport. And it's about another 15 minutes or so into downtown Charlottesville. So you can be to downtown Charlottesville in about an hour. Now, if you need to go to Washington, D.C. and catch a flight, you're going to come again out Highway 33, and then you're going to go up Interstate 81, and then you're going to get to where that joins to Interstate 64, and you're going to follow that in. Now, if you're going to Dulles, you're going to cut off here in the suburbs, and you're going to go to the west side of Washington, D.C., where Dulles is located. And you can be in Dulles in about 2 hours. And then you go to National in Washington, D.C., just outside in Alexandria. And Washington, D.C., National, you're going to be there in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, let's suppose that you want to go ahead and you want to go into Richmond. Well, you're going to go ahead and cut off again on Highway 33, cross the mountain. And this time, instead of going to Charlottesville, you're going to continue on Highway 33 and down 15. Hit Interstate 64, and you go around Richmond to get to the airport. It's going to take you about 2 hours to get to Richmond International Airport, about an hour and 45 minutes to get into Richmond. Now, if you want to go ahead, you want to take the weekend and go to the beach, maybe continue out on Interstate 64 and down into Virginia Beach through Newport News and Portsmouth, and you will eventually run right into Virginia Beach. And it's going to take you about 3.5 hours to get down to Virginia Beach. So that'll kind of give you an idea of where Massanutten Resort is located in reference to some of the other areas here in the state of Virginia. So we'll go ahead and we'll zoom back in here to the area right around the resort. And to give you an idea of the size of the resort, it's 6,000 acres, and it can take a while just to get to Highway 33 from different places in the resort. For example, if you were to be in the back of the resort here, it would take you about 10 or 11 minutes just to get out to Highway 33. Now, here's a graphic that shows the approximate boundary lines of McGaheysville, which lies within the 22840 zip code. Now, most of Massanutten lies within the town of McGaheysville, as you can see here with the yellow overlay. So, as we zoom in just a little bit more here on the map, you're going to see the approximate boundaries of Massanutten. Now, as I just mentioned a moment ago, the resort itself is over 6,000 acres, and when I take away the Massanutten boundaries, you'll notice that much of the resort sits in the middle of what looks like kind of like a bowl. Now, this is the southern end of Mount Massanutten, which runs northward all the way to Front Royal. And for most of the length of this mountain, you'll find this bowl depression all along the way. Now, at Massanutten Resort, this area here is known as the Kettle. This is where much of the skiing and the lodging and a lot of the activities take place here right inside the Kettle. Now, when we look at another map of Massanutten, we can see several areas into which Massanutten has been divided. Starting on the western side of the resort, we have Massanutten Village, the western part of Massanutten Village. Then we have the heart of skiing activity, and much of the lodging can be found here, also in the Massanutten Kettle area. Head over to the eastern side of the mountain, and you got another part of Massanutten Village, and that's the east side. Now, once you come down out of this area, you'll find Woodstone Meadows, the Village Festival, the Piney Mountain, and the Massanutten Station areas. So, as I pull up Massanutten's resort map, you'll see that most of the condos and townhomes for vacationers are found in the Kettle area of Massanutten Village. Now, those are marked in red. Now, outside the Kettle, closer to that fantastic outdoor and indoor water park they have, you'll find a couple more of options. Those are marked in blue. Now, it's important to note that these condos in Massanutten are only offered as timeshares. However, if you are interested in a single-family home, there are multiple locations and options at Massanutten. And as you can see on this graphic, these are some of the major areas that you can purchase a single-family home in Massanutten. As you can see, there's plenty of options, whether you're looking to be inside the Kettle area, close to the ski slopes, or whether you'd like to be close to the Mountain Greens Golf Course just down the street. Massanutten Village on the east side of the Kettle, it's the largest group of homes, and there's also Woodstone Meadows, the Piney Mountain areas of the resort. Those are all areas and all places where single-family homes can be found in the resort. Now, as I said earlier, hang around until the end of the video, and I'm going to talk to you more about specific values and price ranges and sizes of homes, etc., about those single-family homes in Massanutten. So hang around to the end. But for now, I want to talk about the many amenities that Massanutten has to offer. You know, Massanutten really is an amazing resort for people of any age, but especially for people with families, as there's just so many activities that Massanutten offers. So, to start with, let's talk about the centerpiece of Massanutten, that is its ski slopes. Starting from a height of 2,925 feet and coming down Massanutten, you have 83 acres with 23 skiable trails serviced by 7 lifts. Now, of course, there are slopes with different ability levels ranging from beginner slopes, but if you're looking for a more difficult trail, Massanutten has just upgraded their game by opening their first double black diamond trail. Now, it's been a long time since I've skied at Massanutten, and I wasn't ready for the single black diamond trails, so I can only imagine the fun that you'd have on the double black diamond trail, or at least the fun that I'd have. If you like skiing and you're good at it, you'd probably have a lot of fun. So anyway, in addition to the ski trails, Massanutten also has 16 tubing lanes that are 900 feet in length, and they offer a 120-foot vertical descent. Now, if you've got kids ages 7 to 19 who are interested in more serious skiing, there's the Alpine ski team and the freeride team. Massanutten is very committed to working with junior snow sport athletes to promote multiple and varied training opportunities that improve skills and promote respect and understanding of the safety factors that are inherent in the sport of skiing. Now, the Alpine team consists of skiers whose focus is on skill improvement and alpine ski racing. This group focuses on athletes who are actively training to race in U.S. ski and snowboard competitions. Now, the freeride team is open to skiers and snowboarders with at least an intermediate ability. Coaches here promote development of technical ski and snowboarding skills through a team-oriented approach, and they develop lifelong enjoyment for the sport of snowboarding and for skiing. Now, when you're skiing and you'll want to take a break, you will enjoy the large lodge at the bottom of the slopes. But before you go inside, make sure you take a few minutes to enjoy looking back up at the skiers coming down the slopes. And you can do that from the new 5,000 square foot ski lodge patio that they have, the deck. It's amazing. Now, of course, there's shopping opportunities, restaurants, and many other amenities in and near the lodge as well. Now, while we're continuing, just go ahead and continue to talk about our winter activities here in Massanutten. Not far from the lodge, you'll find the Massanutten Fitness and Rec Club. Just outside the fitness club, you'll find pickleball courts that in the wintertime are converted and refrigerated into an outdoor ice skating rink. Pretty cool. Not a whole lot of skating rinks around the area, but Massanutten is one of those. Now, Massanutten is not just known as a one-season resort. I mean, indeed, it is an amazing four-season resort that has many activities and venues for folks of all ages. One of the locations that's a huge hit during the summer, but especially it's an in-demand place during the winter in Massanutten, is the indoor water park. The water park has received many accolades over the years, and in 2018 it was ranked as the #2 indoor water park in America by USA Today, and Parents Magazine ranked it as one of the 10 best water parks in the United States in 2016. Here, children and adults alike spend hours, and I'm sure even days, enjoying the warm, heated, 84-degree area inside the 3-story high, 42,000 square foot facility. Inside, you'll find multiple attractions like Massanutten Meltdown, which is a giant water-powered playhouse. There's Blue Ridge Rapids, there's body slides where you climb to a height of almost 40 feet and slip slide your way down a 250-foot long water slide. You can also enjoy surfing on their Flow Rider Endless Wave and just so much more. Now, the indoor water park is a place where hours of enjoyment leads, to lifelong memories, and it just truly is. It's a really neat place. Now, if it's summertime and it's hot, then just step right outside the indoor water park and enjoy the 88,000 square foot outdoor water park. Here you can ride many water slides, including Mass Mayhem, Peak Plunge, or the Valley Vortex. There's also a 296-foot-long mat racer there as well. There's a wave pool, a splash pad area, and several other attractions that are sure to make a hot day turn into a really cool day. While you're there, you can also visit Diamond Jim's Arcade and shop for souvenirs at the Merchandise Surf Shop and for apparel as well. And if you get hungry, there's several food options right in the area, like the Chill Grill, the Snack Shop, and Sweets, which is a shop with chocolates and candy and just all type of sweet-tasting, sugar rush options for the kids. Well, I guess for moms and dads too, I suppose. But, okay, now that we got that sugar and we have got enough of it to conquer the world, let's talk about another main attraction at Massanutten, and that is their 2 golf courses. Now, Massanutten Greens Golf Course sits on the mountainsides in the Kettle area and is known for its steeply terraced tees and its fairways. The mountain golf course has a tumbling topography with some tricky fairways and tight angles that prove a test for many golfers. Although this par 72 course only plays 6,443 yards from the blue tees, it is challenging, but it also has some amazing views. The Woodstone Meadows Golf Course is situated at the base of the mountain. Now, it's a more open course, and it's an executive par 65 course. That's a great track for many golfers, but especially for those with higher handicaps or less experience. This 18-hole course is 5,065 yards long and has 9 par 3s, 7 par 4s, and 2 par 5s. It's a great course to come and get some beautiful views from below of the mountains above. Now, there are many other different activities that you can do in the summertime for outdoor recreation as well. I mean, perhaps you enjoy hiking through the woods and watching all of the nature on the trails in the Shenandoah Valley and in Massanutten, and the mountain in Massanutten. Or maybe you'll enjoy speeding through the woods on one of the several mountain bike trails that can be found at the resort. Maybe you're looking for a different mode of transportation. Well, you can enjoy horseback riding starting at the Woodstone Meadows stables. Some people like to take and throw out a fishing line and enjoy fishing at Hopkins Pond or Painter's Pond, both of which are stocked with rainbow and brook trout. Maybe tennis or pickleball is your racket. You can play until your heart's content or your legs give out, whichever comes first, at Massanutten's outdoor pickleball and tennis courts located at the Massanutten Fitness and Rec Club. There's also mini golf, bumper cars, go-karts, several playgrounds, and just many, many more activities that are sure to keep everyone in the family entertained while you're at Massanutten. But now, you've worn yourself out. Or maybe you just want to leave the kids behind and transport yourself into a world of sublime relaxation. Well, there's a spa at Massanutten. The Massanutten Spa can take you away from it all, and it's a place where you can go and just relieve all the tension of the day and all the cares of the world, and you can enjoy multiple types of massages and multiple types of body treatments and facials, hydrofacials, nail care. There's a dry sauna there as well, and I mean, by the time you leave, there's no doubt you're sure to be rejuvenated and relaxed. Man, that sounds pretty good right now. Or perhaps you're looking to exercise and to keep fit. Well, the Massanutten Fitness and Rec Club provides exercise opportunities where you can enjoy their exercise equipment. But you can also enjoy their 25-meter heated indoor pool, which can be used for lap swimming, and you can even participate in their Aqua Zumba class. Now, if you have a family, there's also a children's pool and an indoor family hot tub just for them as well. But that's not the only exercise location in Massanutten. The Woodstone Recreation Center also has both a heated indoor shallow water activity pool and a heated outdoor 25-meter pool that also has a children's shallow end. The Woodstone Recreation Center also has a fitness room with stair steppers, treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, Nautilus stations, dumbbells, and a whole lot more. Or maybe, just maybe, you're not ready to drop yet. So you want to shop until you drop. Well, Massanutten has multiple locations and venues to do this exhausting activity. For example, there's the general store, which is the go-to place for souvenirs, outdoor clothing, craft beers, and skiing apparel. Towards the front of Massanutten, you'll find the market at Massanutten Station. Now, in addition to some of the things offered at the general store, here you can also find Virginia-made products like Virginia dinner peanuts and a teddy bear factory as well. Now, a must-stop for Leslie would be the Lift Coffee Bar, where you can enjoy lattes, cappuccinos, macchiatos, bagels, muffins, scones, and old-fashioned fudge. That does sound kind of good. Now, a newcomer to Massanutten is Balanced Roots, which provides product options that calm the senses, filled with fairy garden creations for indoor plant lovers, and they also have all natural wellness products as well. There's also a spa boutique, I mentioned before, the merchandise surf shop, and there's other places as well for you so you can shop until you drop. Well, that makes for a pretty full day. So you've got to be getting hungry, right? Well, there's multiple dining options at Massanutten as well. The Campfire Grill, with its outdoor nature and adventure theme, offers handcrafted pizzas. They offer camp stove chili, chicken dumplings, steakhouse burgers, and s'mores, all in a scenic mountain setting. Now, of course, there's always a base camp right at the foot of the ski slopes that offers an indoor-outdoor bar and grill, a portion of which is on the 5,000 square foot ski lodge patio. Now, if you're looking for a southern barbecue taste, then visit the Virginia Barbecue and Pizza Company, where you can enjoy wood-smoked chicken, pork, and ribs cooked in their custom-built smoker. The Elevations Lounge on the second floor of the ski lodge provides an upbeat and more adult atmosphere. It has a smaller selection of food options, but it specializes in specialty drinks, live entertainment, and it has multiple TVs and entertainment as well. Additionally, Massanutten has multiple dining events that take place at different times during the week and the year. Like, they have Virginia wine tastings, they have cooking demonstrations, they have whiskey socials, there's wine down Wednesdays, Valentine's Day specials, and so on and so forth. Now, there are more options, some of which are seasonal, but you'll definitely be able to find something to eat that meets your needs at Massanutten. Now, in addition to all of that we've already mentioned, Massanutten also has a full slate of performances and activities. Like, there's Snow Moon Fest, there's Rock the Ridge, there's the Valley Fest, there's Heart and Soul Winterfest, there's the Summer Jam, there's a Fall Festival, there's a Village Festival. All those are celebrations that take place throughout the year. Now, additionally, Massanutten has a school for musical theater as well, and they have a summer concert series. And the summer concert series features live music from 3 bands with different types and styles of music. Of course, there's always the opportunity to enjoy some food and drinks when you're there as well. So, there's other things as well, but as you can see, there's plenty of activities and entertainment that take place at Massanutten that just really does. It appeals to a wide range of people and a wide range of families as well. So now, at the beginning of the video, I told you that if you hung around to the end of the video, I would give you some specific data about owning a property in Massanutten. And by the way, thanks for hanging around, and now here's that info. First of all property owners in Massanutten are part of the Massanutten Property Owners Association. With over 1,000 owners of single-family homes in the communities of Massanutten, the MPOA coordinates with the Great Eastern Resort Management Company, who is responsible for operating the resort's amenities, including the winter sports complex and the golf courses. Secondly, becoming the owner of a single-family home in Massanutten is competitive, as it is a much sought-after location. For example, last year, the median number of days that the single-family homes that sold were listed on the market was only 7 days. Now, some even sold within the first day of being listed. So the reason I tell you this is because if you're interested in purchasing a property in Massanutten, you need to prepare yourself for a seller's market mindset. You got to realize that new or well-done refurbished properties may sell at or above the asking price. Now, while you might find properties that need updating, if you're looking for a turnkey home, be prepared to compete for it. If you love the property, be willing to really go big or go home. I mean, know your budget and don't necessarily come looking for a deal, but really come looking for a highly sought after property that you're going to enjoy for years to come. And if you ever do decide to sell it, it's certainly probably going to accrue in value. Here's the specific information about properties in Massanutten. Over the past year, there were 70 homes that sold in Massanutten. They had a median price range of $460,000. You can see that the median price of some of the different sizes of homes, you can see how much they sold for as well. Now, when we talk about homes accruing in value, for the same time period of the previous year, 2 years ago, there were 77 homes that sold in Massanutten, and they had a median sales price of $400,000. So, if you hesitated and you said you'd wait until prices drop, you missed an opportunity. Now, I don't know where prices will go this year, but over time, the price of real estate usually increases. So now is the time. If you are interested in Massanutten, and especially now that we're starting to see interest rates go down a point and a half, lower than they were in October of 2023, now is the time to purchase a single family home in Massanutten if you are interested. Now, additionally, this next slide is going to give you some more information and an idea of the ranges of the different sizes of homes sold in Massanutten last year. As you can see, some of these ranges, they really vary greatly. And of course, that's obviously because of multiple factors, but nonetheless, you'll get an idea of the price ranges of the different types of homes sold in Massanutten last year. So, what's for sale right now? Well, there are currently 4 properties for sale in Massanutten, ranging in price from $310,000 to $595,000. Now, if you take a look at this video right here, I actually go into Massanutten and I show you what some of the neighborhoods are like. Additionally, I'll show you some of the slides, the photos of some of these homes, so that you can have a better idea of what they look like inside, along with some of their property information as well. Okay, so I know I've talked for a long time here, and maybe this video is a little bit long, but I really do appreciate those of you who stayed until the end, and hopefully you've gotten a better idea of where Massanutten is located in relation to Virginia, as well as many great amenities and activities that it has to offer. So maybe you're interested in purchasing a property in Massanutten. Well, Leslie's helped many people find homes in Massanutten, and we can definitely help you getting all the information you need to make sure that you're able to find your home in Massanutten as well, whether it be your primary residence or whether it be a second home. We'd love to help make that happen for you. So if you've watched our videos, you know what to do. I mean, just call us, text us, email us, and just use the information in the video's description, and we'd be happy to help you find your Massanutten home. Or maybe Massanutten's not the place for you. Well, in that case, there's plenty of other towns and neighborhoods here in the area that are going to provide you with an amazing place to live and an amazing lifestyle that goes along with it. So let us help you by reaching out to us. We really will answer the phone, the text, or the email because at the end of the day, we really want all of our folks that we help not only to be satisfied, but to be highly satisfied with the process of finding a home. So, like I always say, at the end of most all of our videos, until next time, I will see you around town.